Hi you guys and welcome back to Nameless. If you guys had noticed, I hadn't posted Nameless in about 2-3 days, and that's mostly because of the reason I was trying to recover from my cold, so I didn't sound like hell when I recorded. I also took the time while I was recovering to take some lessons, not really lessons, learn how to manage my YouTube channel a little bit better than how I am. And I learned a lot of things in these past few days, a lot of lessons, I got a lot of tips from others, and I kind of it's a long process, but hopefully you guys will stick with me through it all. If you could tell, I have a new banner art, I have a new icon, and and a new trailer. I hope you guys enjoyed that trailer. That was a funny trailer to record, actually. So, enough with my rambling. Let's get started with Nameless. Okay, let's check phone. Nothing. No, wait. Diary. I couldn't sleep very well after the date I had with Yuri. The hairpin and the heels, and the things Yuri bought me at the department store. They feel so far. I don't think I even suit them. Oh, sweetie.
오래 기다리셨죠? 여기 있습니다. 주문하신 유리예요. 정품 확인을 위해 인증서를 발급해드리고 있는데 오너분의 성함은 어떻게 기재해드릴까요?
My name?
네, 인형을 가지시는 오너분의 성함으로 인증서를 발급해드리고 있습니다. 선물을 하실 예정이라면 받으시는 분의 성함을 가르쳐주세요.
Oh, no, it is a gift, but it's a Christmas gift for myself.
아, 그러시군요. 셀프 크리스마스 선물을 하시는 고객님도 많이 계세요. 성함을 불러주시겠어요?
Okay, this is where we get Yuri? Nice. Sure, my name is MeliZ.
자, 여기 있습니다. 오너분의 성함이 적힌 인증서예요. 이걸 가지고 계시면 언제든지 정품 확인은 물론 AS 요청을 하실 수 있어요.
Thank you.
구매하신 유리 타입은 여성들이 꿈꾸는 이상형의 남자라는 컨셉으로 발매된 인형이에요. 때문에 기존 인형들보다 훨씬 더 성숙하고 다부진 느낌의 페이스를 가졌죠. 집에서 박스를 열어보시면 분명 만족하실 거예요.
Okay, thank you. Christmas wasn't far off. The streets were decorated with Christmas lights, and I heard carol songs everywhere. I knew it was an adult line, but this is really heavy. It was much heavier than the other dolls I had at home. I knew it was so big, but I didn't know it would be this heavy. I kept on bumping into people on the streets with my huge shopping bag. Shouldn't have bought a big one. I'm scared of getting a Kroby doll just because I'm like, how big are these things? I've seen people with these huge Kroby dolls. I've seen the small ones, big, medium ones, and big ones. I'm just like, wait, what if like the one that I want it ends up being like huge? Again, I had to stop walking and change arms. It's so hard to give myself a gift. I ended up stopping in the middle of the streets. My exhausted sigh turned into white fog in the cold air. Christmas carols echoed everywhere. It was first Christmas after Grandpa died. Before, Grandpa used to prepare Christmas gifts for me. But this year, it's different. I wanted to fill the empty spots somehow. So I decided to give myself a gift so it would at least feel like Christmas. Of course, my favorite present is a doll. Yuri, when we get home, I know the first thing I should say to you. Merry Christmas. I say my Meri's very weird. Ah, I'm late. My socks. Where are my socks? I felt my head spin as the clock ticked away. I was busy at it, but I couldn't find my damn socks.
옷장 두 번째 서랍에 넣어뒀잖아.
How the fuck do you know that, Tay? What the hell? Tay, I'm worried about you. How did... You know what? Okay. Really? I didn't see it.
아, 여기요, 마스터.
Yono held on tightly to the socks and came running out of my room. Thanks, Yono. You're the best. I love you.
야,
Oh, he's blushing. Oh, sweetie. Don't take it seriously. It's like you're around. I hugged Yono tight and hurried to the front door. After I let him go, Yono stood there with his face, but I couldn't care about him. Oh, my things. Do you see the thing I was holding on just now?
정신을 어디다 팔고 다니는 겁니까? 자, 여기요. TV 위에 올려두셨더군요.
Lance, you make me. I don't know how to go about you, Lance, anymore. Lance followed me to the front door and held onto the shopping bag. He was frowning. I'm sorry. Thanks, Lance. Nag me when I get back home. I'm really late.
야, 어차피 늦은 거
Where am I
아예 확
going?
늦게 가면 안 돼?
Am I going somewhere? Like, I don't even know. Red, who was leaning on the sofa, raised his head and yelled towards the door.
확실히 파격적인 선택이긴 한데 그러기에는 오너의 안전이 걱정된다.
Tay, Tay, I don't know about you anymore, Tay. You.
확실히 그 선생은 정상이 아닌 것 같습니다. 대체 어떻게 선생님이 된 건지 그 아카데미의 선생을 뽑는 기준을 알고 싶을 정도군요.
Does Undertaker want me to do stuff? Is that why I'm running late? Did he tell me you have to be here at this time? Oh my fucking god. Is that why?
왜 내 쪽을 바라보며 말하는 건데?
Because we don't know why. Yuri, I don't know how you got that job. I don't want to ask, but someday I will ask how you did it.
딱히 의도하지는 않았습니다만. 왜? 찔리십니까?
그나저나 미안해 달링. 하필이면 지금 내 리무진이 수리 중이야.
No, why are you sorry? Anyways, I hope the repairs don't cost much. I'm worried. Yuri's limo broke down recently. I heard there was a problem with the engine. Oh. That's what took my car. My car got engine problems and I had to say goodbye and it's so sad. Anyways, the limo's in the shop right now, but they said it'll take some time since it's a rare model.
괜찮아. 큰 고장은 아니라고 했으니까. 그래도 차가 얼른 고쳐져야 마이 허니를 태우고
No, you know what? No. You know,
그냥
I can
새로 살까?
I can ride the bus. I can walk. Yuri talked as if he was choosing his breakfast. That's ridiculous. Do you think a limo's some doll's eyelashes? Which reminds me, I need to replace your eyelashes and your dolls, I mean. Why don't you take the chance and get in the habit of taking the bus?
됐어. 버스를 타느니 난 아예 출근을 하지 않겠어.
Is that why you're not going to class? Because you're not in a suit. So you guys are all skipping because there's no... You guys are suck! So stubborn. Darn, I really should go now. Guys, see you at the academy.
마스터 조심하세요.
I will, Yono!
조심해서 가. 넘어지지 말고.
If I do fall down, I know you'll be there to pick me up because you have a GPS on me. I know you do, don't lie. The only ones that care about me now are the yandere and the cutie pie. I left the front door as the boys waved at me. As soon as I came out, I ran to the bus station in full speed. Those chariots. Why do I have to suffer like this in the morning? To be honest, there was a reason why I had to make such a fuss in the morning. To start the story, I have to go back to when I woke up to this morning. Oh, I can't talk. Why can't I talk today? Sorry, I kind of want to listen to the song. Appreciate the song, you guys. Just was. Brings back memories, man. Okay, sorry. Who's calling me at this hour? And yes, hello.
헤어드라이기, 에센스.
What the fuck?
그리고 또 빠진 게 뭐지?
Beatriz doesn't have hair. Hello. Excuse me, but who is this?
아, 구두약도 있어야 하겠군. 아, 정말 귀찮군. 지금이라도 거절해버릴까? 고민되는군.
That's Undertaker. Hello.
일단 지금 말한 것들을 들고 30분 내로 양호실로 와.
Huh? Wait, who are you to call me at?
혹여 늦을 생각은 하지도 말길. 너 때문에 내가 약속에 늦으면
Oh yeah, he has
이
to go to those
귀찮은 일을 해야
interviews to
하거든.
get married. I love it. It sucks.
그래, 만약 늦었다가 널 다음번 실험 실습 대상으로 쓰면
Oh my
되겠군.
god. Why don't you have a route? My goodness, it sucks. And he hung up. Wait, was that? Anyways, the infirmary? Wait, that was Mr. Undertaker? No, wait, think about it. Why would he call me in the morning? It's definitely a prank call. But it was very much like Mr. Undertaker to abruptly hang up after finishing his business. Again. Oh, it's Soy now. Yeah, hello?
야, 너 어떻게 됐어? 살아있냐?
What the fuck? Is everyone think I'm dead? Huh? What is this about? It's only morning, you know?
그건 내가 하고 싶은 말이야. 너 혹시 무슨 사고라도 쳤니?
What did I do? What?
유진 선생님이 네 전화번호를 가르쳐달라고 나한테 전화를 했단 말이야. 그것도 이 이른 새벽에.
Fuck! Mr. Undertaker called you? How?
나 학생이잖아. 연락처는 명부에 적혀있거든. 그걸 보고 연락을 한 것 같은데 아침에 나 그 전화 받고 심장 떨어질 뻔했다니까.
Hey, Soy, you're the one who liked them because of his good looks.
내가 네 번호는 왜 묻냐고 물어봐도 묵묵부답이던데? 게다가 아침이라 그런지 목소리가 더 음산하더라. 너 괜찮은 거야?
I didn't hear what he said. What she said. So that was really Mr. Undertaker? So if I don't arrive at the infirmary in the next 30 minutes because I become the next specimen. So sorry, I have to go. I think this is an emergency.
뭐? 너 괜찮아?
I don't know. But you know what? Hopefully you talk at my funeral. Mr. Undertaker calling me in the morning. This is so not my day. The bus to the academy arrived at the station. It was still early, but the bus was still packed. Huh? The bus is normally empty at this hour. It's still early, so there should be less people. Why are there so many people? Why? I got on the bus wondering why. I soon found out the reason after listening on the bus driver's radio message. The previous bus broke down. So people who couldn't get on that bus got on this one. Wow, this is really not my day. Mr. Undertaker, I'm here. I barely got here on time.
안 늦기는 무슨 30초나 초과다.
Holy shit, Mr. Undertaker, you're so lucky you're attractive. Please, forgive me.
그나저나 말한 것들은 가져왔나?
Did she? Yes, here you go. I caught my breath and handed him the shopping bag I bought.
물건은 맞게 잘 가져왔군. 여기서 잠깐 기다려. 나 잠시 화장실에 다녀오지.
Huh? Okay. Mr. Yushin took the things I brought and left the room. I was still panting like hell and plopped down on the infirmary bed, barely able to stand up. Thank God, but what's going on? After getting off the packed bus, I ran across the playground in full speed. I felt my muscles creaking and screaming for suddenly overworking them. But why did he call me? There were so many questions I wanted to ask Mr. Undertaker when he comes back, but soon I shook my head. He would never give me a proper answers. No, he would never. Instead, I don't know what the hell he'll do to me if I ask. They say ignorance is bliss, huh? I got down from the bed and went by his desk. Mr. Yushin's lover, Beatrice, was standing there. What is that? A veil? Beatrice always shines because Mr. Undertaker carefully wipes her clean every time. It's her duty to stand quietly by his desk and watch all the kids who come into the infirmary. Plus, she makes the place spooky. But today, Beatrice was wearing a large veil that covered her face. Actually, not her face, but her skull. But what's this veil? You know, now that I think about it, I think I realize why there's no route with Undertaker. If there was a route with Undertaker and with his weird fetish for Beatrice, this would turn into a Nitro Charade game. If you don't know what a Nitro Charade game, they make yaoi games, but it's so fucking messed up. It's so fucking messed up. Oh my god. I think I played, it wasn't Dramatic Murder that scarred me. It was TNC, Tagano no Chi. What was the other one? It was like Sweet Pool. Like, these games fuck you up, and you're just like, after you play them, you're just like, oh god, what? I don't even know. So I think that's why they didn't do it, because then it would turn into this weird route, Nitro Charade route.
화가 난 그녀를 달랠 자신이 없으면 그대로 있는 게 좋을 거야.
Huh? Oh, Mr. Undertaker, why do you have this on? Oh my god! Mr. Undertaker closed the door and slowly walked inside. Mr. Undertaker, what are you wearing right now? I want to see. A black suit and a blue tie. I want to see. For some reason, his hair was cleanly tied back. I wanna see. Please show me. Please show me. Oh my god. Mr. Undertaker looks a bit like Yuri, right? Oh my god. Please, can I see? Of course, he feels completely different, but he looks like a proper adult.
역시 이
Oh my
옷은
God,
언제
I'm not
입어도 불편하군.
They're not gonna let me see.
이런 쓸데없는 격식은 누가 만든 건지. 어차피 거절하고 올 건데 편하게 입고 가면 안 되나?
This game likes to tease me, and the fact that they don't show me the good outfits that I want to see. What's so bad with drawing Lance in a dress? What's so bad with, Mr. Undertaker in a suit? I love someone on Twitter, I wish I remembered your handle. I don't remember your handle, but you drew me Lance in a dress, and it was gorgeous. It was so beautiful. You see, this is sucks. I remember you guys by your icons. Like, each one of you, it's not like I don't forget any of you. I always look at the people who are subscribed to me, and I know you by your comments, and you're like, not your name, but your icon and your name. I messed up. Your icon and your comments. That's how I remember you guys. I can't. There's a lot of usernames, and some of them are really long. You're really weird, and I'm just like, you know what? Just your icon helps. Oh goodness, you know what? I'm gonna look really fast because I feel so bad not giving her credit. Like, if you guys haven't seen it, go on my Twitter. It's there, and it's amazing. Where is she? Where are you? Oh, here you go. April K. Oh, Kimi Kintastic on Twitter. So yeah, she draws pretty amazing stuff, you guys. Go check her out on Twitter. But oh god, why? Mr. Yuri frowned. He was complaining, but he still looked handsome in them. I've never seen him like this before, and I never will. No, I don't think anyone in this academy saw him like this before. Mr. Undertaker, where are you going wearing that suit?
뭐? 너에겐 말해도 괜찮겠지?
Oh,
오늘 너한테 말해둘 것도 있으니까 말이야.
I just wanted to route with you. What does he mean he want me to do now? I suddenly felt nervous. No, just pretend I didn't ask you that.
오늘 점심시간에 약속이 있어서 잠시 양호실을 비워야 해. 환자들이야 대충 선반에 있는 아무 약이나 던져주면 되는데 문제는 베아트리체야.
Beatrice. What?
그녀는 한 번도 점심시간에 혼자 있던 적이 없거든. 그러니까 오늘은 네가 나 대신 점심시간에 여기에 와서
Oh god.
그녀의 말벗이 되어주도록 해.
I mean, talking to myself, I do that all the time, like now, but I think I can do that, hopefully. Oh god. Why would I ever talk with a skeleton model during the sacred lunch period? I mean, why would I not? Yep, don't worry. I saw his eyes glare at me behind his glasses. I can't ever beat Mr. Undertaker because he's so scary. I suddenly lamented my wretched life. Lamented. I have no idea why today is going so badly. Leave Beatrice to me. Are you going somewhere far? Mr. Undertaker would never leave Beatrice in someone else's hands. But asking me for this favor means he has to do something that's much more important.
응? 아니, 뭐 그런 건 아니야. 그냥 맞선을 보는 것뿐이야.
Oh, I see. You're going on a... What? I ended up shouting out loud. My mouth dropped. Did I just hear wrong? Mr. Undertaker looked calm.
시끄러워. 조용히 하지 않으면 다음 달 생체 실험에 비실험자가 되는 영광을 누리게 해주지.
I'm only yelling because you won't date me. Aww. Mr. Yushin frowned as he covered his ears with both hands. I'm sorry. I said Yujin. I meant Undertaker. God damn it. I couldn't help myself, but if I didn't hear it wrong, Mr. Undertaker, you're going on a blind date?
그래.
But why? A huge alarm just went off in my head. It must be true, seeing him answer so confidently. It doesn't make sense. That's great, Mr. Yushin, going on a blind date. And he actually dressed up for it. I now know why he wanted a hairdryer, essence, and shoe polish from the morning. He was getting ready to meet a woman. But it was a bit weird. I thought Mr. Yushin was completely devoted to Beatrice. I didn't understand how he could go on a blind date with Beatrice still here. Or maybe he was more normal than I thought he was. Mr. Undertaker, if you're going on a blind date, does that mean you're leaving Beatrice?
무슨 말도 안 되는 소리지? 아침 잘못 먹었나? 내가 베아트리체를 배신할 것 같아?
But you just said you're going on a blind date. Doesn't that mean you're going to see another woman?
하나만 알고 둘은 모르는군. 난 베아트리체를 지키기 위해 나가는 거다. 이번에 준비된 선을 보지 않으면 베아트리체에게 위협을 가하겠다는 협박이 있었거든.
That was more shocking than the fact that he was going on a blind date. Who in the world would threaten Mr. Yuzhin? And it's actually working. I was curious who made him yield like this. The person must be great. It was the principal. Threatening you? He must have major guts. Or else he would never provoke Mr. Yuzhin. Mr. Undertaker! Oh, what's wrong with me today? Mr. Undertaker fixed his glasses and said. He looked very uncomfortable.
확실히 간이 배 밖으로 나온 사람들이긴 하지. 나도 제어가 안 되거든.
I'm still thinking that the principal is Undertaker's dad. Just saying. Them is not just one.
그래, 여러 명이야. 우리 가족은 쓸데없이 머릿수만 많으니까.
Yeah. I mean, you have Grell, you have the other guy. Family? I heard something unexpected coming out of Mr. Undertaker's mouth. I guess he has family, but I never knew he's tied to them. I always thought he ran from home or something. Your family set up a blind date?
그래, 안 그러면 누가 나한테 이런 이야기를 할 수 있다고 생각하지?
Yeah, I don't know. No, I thought your colleagues or friends made you. I did say it, but I immediately realized it didn't make sense. Not even a colleague or a friend could make Mr. Undertaker go on a blind date. I understand they're making you go on a blind date, but then what's that? I pointed towards Beatrice covered in a veil. I felt sorry for her somehow after hearing the whole story.
아무래도 다른 여자들을 만나러 가기 위해 이렇게 단장을 하는 모습을 보면 사정을 알더라도 그녀는 속상하겠지. 이렇게 해두면 이런 내 모습을 눈에 담지 않아도 되겠지. 베아트리체에게 정말 못할 짓을 하고 있군. 난 나쁜 남자야.
Mr. Undertaker said in a sad voice, but I didn't see the tear-jerking soap opera here. I just saw an extremely handsome man talking to a skeleton model covered in a veil. The things I get to see. No, don't worry about it. You and your half-sister, you guys are the same. You guys see weird shit a lot. A lot. If you feel that bad, why don't you dress normally? Do you need to dress up if it's just for the sake of it?
나 혼자만의 일이라면 평소대로 내가 제일 좋아하는 백의를 입고 나가겠지. 하지만 난 베아트리체의 연인이지 않나. 나에겐 사랑하는 연인이 있다고 거절할 참인데 내가 그 자리에서 상대방에게 비웃음을 사게 되면 그건 내가 아니라 베아트리체에게 모욕을 주는 거야. 한마디로 내가 베아트리체의 격에 맞는 남자임을 증명하는 거다. 행여라도 베아트리체가 볼품없는 남자를 사귀는 여자란 생각을 하게 할 순 없어.
Aww. Mr. Undertaker glasses twinkled. He was talking nonsense, but it was still cool. I don't think anyone would underestimate a skeleton model's taste just because you go out wearing a white gown. I barely stopped myself from saying this. I don't know about anyone's dissing Beatrice, but I guess if you're dressed up like that, she won't say you're impolite. Beatrice must be happy. Or rather, she might actually fall in love with him. Mr. Undertaker looked really handsome in the suit, so he obviously be liked. I really want to see. Please. Well, of course she won't, if she knows what he's thinking. I bet if there was a route for him, we would see him.
당연하지. 원래 남자는 사랑하는 여자를 위해 꾸밀 줄 아는 동물이거든.
I thought it was usually the opposite.
천만의 말씀. 남자는 진심으로 사랑하는 여자가 나타났을 때 비로소 자신의 매력을 발산하게 된다. 아름다운 외모만을 추구하는 겉모습만 화려한 남자는 속빈 강정일 뿐이야.
I immediately thought of Yuri. He's right. He looks good on the outside, but inside he's empty. I felt bad after thinking about Yuri's loneliness. If Yuri's feeling the emptiness right now, it means he has no one he truly loves. Is that why I can't help but compare Yuri and Mr. Yuzhin, who is sparkling right in front of me? The huge wall I felt while talking with Yuri a couple days ago. I don't feel it at all from Mr. Yushin. It is odd, but Mr. Yushin does generally love Beatrice. I was a bit touched by his love for Beatrice. Will Yuri ever love like that? Then I had to come back when lunchtime comes, right? He looked at the clock and noticed it was already time for class. I did come earlier than usual, but time flies quickly in the morning.
이런, 시간이 벌써 이렇게 됐군. 그럼 오늘은 부탁하지. 내가 일러준 것 명심하고 내가 없을 동안 베아트리체의 기분이 상하지 않게 조심하도록 해.
I wanted to ask how I check if a skeleton model's upset, but I stopped.
난 점심시간이 시작되면 바로 나가봐야 돼. 나갈 때 문을 잠궈놓고 가겠다. 열쇠는 수희에게 맡기고 갈 테니 달라고 하면 될 거야.
Okay, then good luck with the blind date.
오래 걸리진 않을 거다. 빨리 해치우고 돌아올 테니 점심시간 동안 꼼짝 말고 지키고 있어.
Okay. Oh my goodness. I left the infirmary and closed the door. Mr. Yushin and Beatrice will probably share each other's passion until lunchtime comes. It looks like a tough day. Let's just get to class. I walked towards the classroom, already exhausted.
어떻게 된 거야?
You don't even wanna fucking know. So, you know, soy. Can you? It shouldn't be there. I just need to see my soy milk right now. What?
오늘은 리무진이 없었잖아.
Yes. Now, since it's soy milk, can you guys do something like shippy with me? Or something? I read somewhere. I'm not gonna tell where. I actually do remember where I read it, but I'm not gonna put anything where nobody sees the potential of Soy and Shinbi being together. Someone was actually happy knowing that Shinbi was a girl because then they didn't have to be on a route with them, or there wasn't a possible route with them. If that makes sense, like it was like they only wanted straight couples, and I kind of felt really not angry. I think that's a too much, but I was kind of like irritated for the fact that it's like does it really matter if it's a boy or a girl? I mean, I think you fall for a person for who they are than what they identify as. Like, is that wrong way to think? I think that's the way that I usually think about a lot of things. But oh goodness. Anyways, soy shouldn't be my soy milk. You make me happy. Oh, that.
아이스 프린스랑 병아리도 매일 타던 리무진이 아니라 버스를 타고 왔더라?
It's nothing. It's what it is. Mr. Yuri's broke down, so everyone came separately.
당분간 버스 정류장에 사람들이 몰리겠군.
Oh, Shinbi, you're so attractive. I'm just gonna say that.
리무진 수리가 언제 끝나는데? 한 일주일 걸리나?
Soy, what are you plotting? Why are you asking?
만약 당분간 계속 버스를 타는 거라면 이참에 내 꿈을 이뤄보려고. 이런 기회는 다시 없을 테니까.
Dreams?
버스 안에서 휘청거리다가 태희 선배 품 안으로 파고들기.
Soy, I love you, but like, I need to call dibs on Tae on this. Sorry. Soy's eyes were serious. She bore no shame about what just came out of her mouth.
경쟁률이 장난 아닐걸.
그러니까 미리 전략을 짜야지. 그래서 리무진은 언제 고쳐진대?
시험 볼 때도 그렇게 전략을 짜면 좋을 텐데.
It would be useful, Soy.
시끄러. 그래서 리무진은 언제 고친대?
Be like tomorrow. Come on. I don't know, and I don't care. I won't be taking the limo anyways. I realized after taking the bus this morning, I think I'm better off just taking the bus.
왜? 너 매일 그거 타고 등교했잖아.
I'm tired of everyone staring at me. I don't think I'll ride it even if it gets fixed.
그럼 다른 사람들은?
Well, I don't really...
네가 모르다니 아쉽다.
Soy slouched her shoulders. On the other hand, Shinbi quietly patted me on the back.
버스 타는 게 행복해?
I love Shinbi. I honestly feel much better on the bus than in the limo. Click. Shinbi seemed to choke up a bit and stroked my hair.
왜 굴러들어온 목을 발로 차는 거야? 나 같으면 리무진에 타는 건 절대 포기 못할 텐데.
I love Shinbi. Look at you. Soy scolded me with a weak voice. My chance. I smiled awkwardly. but something bothered me more than being teased as the maid or taking the bus to school. Did Yuri come to school okay? I kept thinking about him saying he would never wanted to win over someone's heart. After that, I kept on feeling frustrated and sorry for some reason. And I kept thinking about him saying he feels special about me. But I don't feel what I feel right now. But I don't know what I feel right now. Ah.
연우야, 티켓이 2장 생겼는데 같이 가지 않을래? 굉장히 유명한 마에스트로가 나오는 연주회래. 연우야, 주말에 시간 있어? 이번에 나온 신인 밴드인데 콘서트가 굉장히 재미있대. 지금은 매진되어서 구할 수도 없는 표라고.
What's Yono gonna say? He's gonna say no? Yes?
아, 네, 감사합니다. 이건 그 음악 수업 때문인가요?
Yono looked uncomfortable surrounded by the girls. It was a familiar scene, but everyone looked so enthusiastic than usual. Huh? Is there something going on today?
음악 공연을 다녀오면 중간고사 때 음악 시험을 망쳐도 빵점이 되지 않아.
유리 선생님이 공연 다녀오면 가산점 준댔잖아. 사심과 성적을 동시에 채울 수 있는 기회긴 하지. 아침에 올 때 보니까 교문 앞에 서 있던 아이스 왕자 주변에도 바글바글 하던걸?
Oh, you know what? Don't tell me about Lance. I don't want to know about him. I should have gone at first round with him.
넌?
나?
테이 선배네 반에 갈 줄 알았는데.
I nodded at what Shinbi said. Come to think of it, I thought Soy would go to Tae's class first, surprisingly.
난 그런 초보가 아니야. 아마 지금쯤 핫5 중 제일 바쁜 게 테이 선배일걸? 그런 와중에 선배에게 다가가도 지나가는 여학생 이 정도로밖에는 인식되지 못하는 법이지. 서두르지 말고 천천히 기회를 노리는 거야. 적들이 한눈을 판 사이에 내 움직임으로.
Soy, you scare me, but I love you. Soy took out 2 tickets from her pocket and gave us a creepy smile. What concert is it? I saw the concert ticket title on the tickets. Let's see. Classic concert for pregnant women. Soy? What? I don't know what Soy's planning, but I hope Tae's safe. Oh god, Tae.
아줌마, 여기요.
야, 밀지 마.
The daily war has started again. I'll get to miss this when I graduate. I stood far from the counter by myself and was thinking about the far future. Aren't we supposed to go to Beatrice?
어? 너 여기서 뭐 하냐?
I turned around and saw a familiar face. Hi, Red. Oh, Red, are you here for lunch?
너는 먹었어?
Oh, you're such. I can't. Having such a long break away from the boys, all of them just. Look how gorgeous you are, Red. Oh, I was about to eat now, but I don't think I can. The cafeteria was about to explode. I found myself sighing.
그렇네. 매점을 2개 만들 생각은 없는 건가?
Your
매번
face
이게
is so
뭐야?
gentle. Like the way you look at me is like so gentle, and I can't. I agree.
아마 예산보다는 공간이 부족해서겠지.
Oh, you're here.
이 아카데미엔 다른 매점을 만들 만한 장소가 없으니까.
Hi, Yuri. Yuri came and stood beside us.
안녕, 달링. 무사한 걸 보니 오늘 아침에 늦지 않고 잘 도착했나 보네.
Yes, and I'm never taking the limo again, so yeah. Oh, Mr. Yuri, are you planning to jump into the cafeteria war?
아니, 난 인스턴트는 안 좋아해. 오늘은 그냥 지나가던 중이야. 그런데 여기 이렇게 있어도 돼?
Huh?
여기 오기 전에 양호 선생님이 어디론가 나가는 걸 봤는데 날 보더니 너에 대한 걸 물었어. 반에
Oh, right! I completely forgot. I was supposed to watch the infirmary when he left for his blind date. To be more exact, I was supposed to watch Beatrice. I forgot!
알려줘서 고맙다는 인사는 됐어. 그런데 그 선생님 어딜 가는 거야?
I don't know. I evaded. Mr. Undertaker didn't tell me to keep it a secret. But it was his personal business, so I didn't want to blab about it.
양호 선생님이라면 그 해골 마니아를 말하는 거야?
Red treated Yuri like a friend as always. I hurriedly looked around. Thankfully, the cafeteria was too hectic for anyone to notice. Yuri didn't care about it, so I answered.
수트를 쫙 빼입고 있던 걸? 그렇게 차려입으니 정상인으로 보이더군.
정상인. 그 사람과 그 단어는 정말로 안 어울린다.
Red looked at it. He couldn't even imagine. He actually looked good if you see him in person.
너도 본 거야? 그보다 멋지다니. 진짜 궁금해지네.
Yeah, I didn't get to see
무슨
Red.
일일까?
I'm in your same boat. I don't know the exact details, but I just thought if Mr. Yushin dressed up like that every day, he might be able to compete with Mr. Yuri.
어허, 무슨 그런 재미없는 농담을. 아무리 수트를 차려입었다고 해도 본투비 남신인 이 몸의 아우라를 당할 수는 없어.
Okay,
나도
Yuri.
설치할 수 없을 정도니까.
Okay, whatever you say.
난 신이 만든 예술품 그 자체라고.
I have a friend who says that exact same thing. And I punch him in the arm and he's just like, you're just jealous of my looks. And I'm like, no, I'm not. Here we go again. Yuri's favorite thing to say.
너 총사령관 얘기 기억 안 나? 아카데미에서는 그 자뻑 좀 자제하라고 했잖아.
사뻑이라니? 이건 호흡을 하는 것처럼 나에겐 너무나 자연스러운 거야. 지금 나에게 숨을 쉬지 말라고 하는 건가? 물론 너 같은 일반인은 전혀 이해하지 못하겠지.
숨 쉬는 거랑 그거랑 무슨 상관인지는 모르겠지만 난 일반인이 아니야. 엄청난 힘을 가진 용사님이시라고.
멋진 용사? 일단 비주얼부터 좀 더 가다듬어 보는 건 어때?
You two, please stop. I'm here too, you know. Two boys who look like they just came out of the TV are bickering about who's better. This is just torture. As a plain maid, I will now go run my errand.
마이 허니? 그게 무슨 말이야? 마이 허니는 나와 같이 뮤즈에게서 축복받은 존재 그 자체라고.
Yeah, whatever.
달링의 사랑스러움은 내가 보증할게.
I don't need more lip service. I know well how plain I am. Then I head off. I have to follow Mr. Undertaker's orders. I said bye to both of them and headed to the infirmary. I thought I heard the two tell me something, but I couldn't hear them properly due to the noise in the cafeteria. Come to think of it, I'm surrounded by enormous people like Soy and Shimby and those boys. And I'm the most plain among all of them. I feel a bit bitter. Maybe I was made to run errands or be a maid. Well, it's nothing new. Oh, Mr. Undertaker will be back. Let's hurry to the infirmary. Ugh, my whole body hurts from going through all that in the morning. I'm glad I'm early. I want to rest. I sat on my desk and looked around. The room was a mess from hurrying around in the morning. All the drawers were open to find my socks were still open. My clothes were scattered all over the place. Yono offered to help me clean, but I refused. Although we live in one house, I never want them to see this mess. Let's finish cleaning the weekend and just take care of the big things for now. I organized whatever came into my hands and cleaned the room. Oh, what do I do with all these? I look at the pile of shopping bags beside my bed. I can't return them now, but I can't really wear them. And it was a blouse Yuri said was pretty. But Yuri said it looked good on me, but it doesn't suit someone plain like me. Oh, you have the same attitude like your sister. It would be good on someone like Soy or Shinbi. I didn't want to belittle myself, but it was true. Thinking about it will only make me gloomy. I've become conscious of my looks a lot of these days. I shook my head and tried to get rid of those thoughts. I just finished cleaning up. I went back to cleaning my room. Huh? I hear something tapping in the window. I opened the curtains and looked outside. Wow, it's dark. The sky was completely covered with rain clouds. And surprisingly, at the moment, it started to rain. What's with the rain all of a sudden? It's raining hard. And seeing the clouds, it looked like it'll rain for a while. Do they have umbrellas? I felt worried and texted everyone. Does everyone have an umbrella? ? And send button. Alright. Tay replied first. The manager's lending me one. Yono's with me too. Oh. And does everyone have an umbrella? Damn. Okay, cool. Alright, Yono can share Tay's umbrella. Master, I'm at Banjul with some friends and drinking tea. Do you want to come? Nope. No, sweetie. Yono texted followed. He's asking me to come to Banjul? I can never go. It's only been a couple days since people started calling me the maid. I don't want people to misunderstand again. Red's reply came soon. The Drama Club president says he'll lend me one. Saved. Come to think of it, Red was completely focused on preparing for the festival when the drama club. I think he said it was a play with an action hero story. Anyways, I'm glad Red borrowed an umbrella too. Now, Tay, Yono, and Red are fine. How are Lance and Yuri? When I was thinking, Lance texted me back. I packed an umbrella after reading the weather report yesterday. Okay. It was so Lance. It was just a text, but I felt like I could see his face. I can just imagine him looking annoyed. Since I talked with Lance, Yuri's the only one left. I'll wait a bit more. If I still don't get a text, I'll call him. I sat on my bed for a while and looked at the shopping bags. The window shook as the heavy rain drops. I think there's wind now. The windows reflected my worried face. Alright. I called Yuri. I dialed, but he didn't pick up. The day was getting darker. Shit! No! Fucking piece of shit. Okay. I'm gonna save it here because fuck choices. Why? Okay. So I'll see you guys in my next video. So bye bye. Johnny.